We are live coming to you from deep in South Texas, about 7 miles from the Mexican border. It is OMKR, 1 minute knife review. Patrick, and set my seatbelt on. Yeah, we're off to a great start on this live this morning. Wake up, everybody. I'll wake myself up. I hope the day finds everyone healthy and whole. I would say wealthy, but in this day and age, wealthy is a difficult thing. So, hello, hello, hello. Please say hi and let me know who you are and that you're here. I appreciate you coming. Flipping today, a big old chunky knife is the Beglighter XL. We'll be flipping it today. We'll give this thing some time to get going. Someone was here, but then they left, so it was probably a bot. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, someone's here again. Hello, hello. And we got a couple people. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Coming to you from deep South Texas, Patrick. I hope everyone is waking up well this morning. Hi, Kurt. Good morning. Kurt, I'm first time seeing you in one of the lives, at least talking to me. So good morning and welcome. Please make sure you're subscribed and go watch lots of videos. I have playlists. You can set them on spam. I had my Xbox spamming them last night, trying to get to 3,000 hours so that the channel can be fully monetized. But in the next 30 to 60 days, regardless, we will be having a giveaway of a ProTech. So make sure you are subscribed, okay? All right, Mr. Skullfire. And if you want to know which ProTech, you can go look at my prior videos and go watch them. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Skullfire. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the views and watching all the videos. I appreciate it. By the way, I have all the lives together in a what do you call it, playlist. So you could probably spam 40 hours of live streams if you want already. If you want to set something up to spam them, go for it. We're actually cranking out enough hours that we may get there in the next 30 days, especially if people keep helping out the way y'all have been. I appreciate it. Welcome everyone coming in. I am flipping the Beglighter XL today, and for your viewing pleasure, I brought my Swiss Army knife collection. And that's not all of it, but that's most of it. So hopefully you all stick around and you can see some Swiss Army knives with me here in a little bit. So I hope the day finds everybody well. I would like to play a game. You had it running that? Yeah, it'll just keep going. That's awesome. I love it. And thank you, Mr. Skullfire. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And we are getting, like I said, we're getting the hours in. I'm deeply pleased and deeply surprised that we are actually really cranking the hours. So thank you all for the help. Everyone who's helping, everyone who's coming in, please say hello. Tell me what you're carrying today, and please make sure that you are subscribed. And when you're not using your computer or your Xbox or whatever, spam a playlist of mine and just let it run. That way we can get the hours in. I'm flipping my primary today is the Beglighter XL, and if you're not familiar with this knife, it is a big a big knife. I think we are looking at a 3.5 inch blade, maybe even 3 3/4, and it's in 154 cm and has excellent action, button lock, round micarta. It will pop open on you. You got to be careful, just because it's so big. So who do we have? Vishwana. I hope I said that right. Or is it Vishwanas? Hi, nice to meet you, and thank you. Are you from the United States, or are you from another country? Because let me know where you're watching from too. That would be wonderful. I'm flattered that you popped in to say hello. Thank you. May I have you ask you to make sure that you're subscribed and that you're watching and set up things to spam. So let's take a look at. I wanted to play a little game with Swiss Army knives, and I have no idea what they all are called. So I'm going to start showing different ones, and maybe you all can tell me what the knife is. I actually do know what this one is. See if I can get everything out. This is going to be a challenge today, getting everything open without managing to slice my fingers off. So if you guys can tell me what this one is. If you can't, don't worry about it. But I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, is called the Executive. It comes with a main and a pin blade. It comes with a fruit peeler. or I guess you could use it as a package opener. Scissors, a nail cleaner tool, and you can see it's been used a little bit. Sorry, and like I said, scissors. Um, Pretty useful little Swiss Army knife setup. So I get these all closed up without cutting my fingers off. I know KJ was in here yesterday saying that he really liked the steel actually on the Swiss Army knife blades. Um, I don't have enough experience with it to be able to tell you whether or not it's any good. Although I have sliced the heck out of my fingers. You don't know the names on them either. Yeah, I don't either. But that's number one. This one is called, I believe, the Executive. All right, and then let's move on to another one. So this one, I'm not sure if it's the Tinker or something like that, but it's the one with the screwdriver on the back. And then, of course, most Swiss Army knives seem to come with a typical main, small. This one is the cap lifter screwdriver and the bottle opener screwdriver uh, setup, and the wire stripper. So I don't know what this one's called. Someone help me out here. I think it's the Tinker, but it might not be. It might be something else. So we have that one. Trying to figure that one out. Hey, happy Friday. Want to know why knives? Yes, I want to know why knives. Feel free to tell me and join in the conversation. Uh, I like fine tools and fine machines, and so knives have always just impressed me as being fine and good machines. So that Swiss Army knife, we're still trying to figure out. We'll move on to one I won, which this one is really cool. This one has a great story. Should I save the story for the end? Yeah, I think I'll save the story on this one for the end. But if you can see the cardinal on there, it's all been laser etched into the wood, and then you'll see this SKL number 200. So if you don't watch Saturday Night Live, you should. No, I'll come back to that one. We'll do that one here in a minute. All right. So the next one I brought, and like I said, these are the actual Swiss Army knives I have. I have all kinds of different types of knockoffs and clones and stuff like that. You like that one? I'm going to talk about that one in just a minute. That one was a win, and it was a very nice one. So I don't know, is this the Tinker Deluxe or what? But this one has the screwdriver, the package hook, the dun dun dun. If I can get into everything on this side, the awl. And is that it on this side? Okay, so that's that. But this one also comes with, and is one of my favorites, the pliers. These are really good for grabbing things and holding things, especially, yeah, if you don't want to carry a tool set on you, but you know you might have to tighten something or do something. So there you go with that. And then it comes with the same main tools. You have the main blade, the pin blade, the scissors. I hope y'all are enjoying this dexterity workout that I'm having today. And have we done it? We've done it. There we go. So we have the cap lifter, the bottle opener, the scissors, the pin, the main, the pliers, the awl, the screwdriver, and the package lifter. You haven't seen this one before? I think this one is the Tinker Deluxe or something like that, but I am not sure. So please jump on and tell me. Unknown, hi, I remember you. Yes, thank you. And thank you very much for coming in and joining us today. Let us know what you're carrying. And now, I'm not good with names. So if you're asking me if I remember your name, no, I'm horrible with names. I will not remember names. I do my very best, but I'm horrible. But anyway, I think this one was the Tinker Deluxe. I'm not 100% on that, but help me out, guys. So far, no one has chimed in and said they know what these are. So I'm a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed, but I guess I should say I'm a little vindicated because I don't know what they are. All right. So the last big one, and then we'll get to the one with the story, and we'll do a little bit of a story time and stuff like that. Um, for people that have been popping in and out, my main blade here is the Baglighter XL, a great knife and a wonderful carry. So, uh, Well, it looks like we might be down to 2. I guess now we're down to 1. Hey, come back, people. You know what? I don't mind. I'll talk to myself all day and just keep running this thing. So it's just now 10 o'clock, which is the time people should be trying to come in and pop in because that's my normal scheduled time. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so this one, I don't know if this one is the Huntsman or something like that, but it has the saw. Thank you, Mr. Skullfire. Hi, Blessed. Thank you, Unknown. Thank you for staying. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It tells me it goes down to like 1 or 2 people on the notice, and I don't know if it's just YouTube being weird or what. Okay, so this one has Blessed. Thank you for joining. We're talking about, and I hope. Do you know your Swiss Army knives? Because I sure don't. We're trying to figure out the names of these. So this one has the usual cap lifter screwdriver. So we have the usual cap lifter screwdriver. We have the scissors saw, metal file saw, large blade, small blade, and then the assortment on the back, which is going to be tricky. I probably should have done the back first, huh? All right. Oh, man. And some of these springs are tight. They do not want me pulling these out. Oh, my goodness. And this one comes with a lot on the back. I'll have to do it in pieces. So it comes with the corkscrew with the little eyeglass screwdriver, and the pinhole, and then it comes with a middle awl, or I don't even know what you call that darn thing. Something you use to shave wood with. I can't think of it. My brain's not working. Help me out. Anyway, it comes with all of those. And then over here it comes with the package hook. Oh my goodness. It does not want to open. And I think I may have to open 2 or 3 things here just to get to this one. Oh, and then the actual awl with the hole, with the actual sharp blade. Very, very nice Swiss Army knife. Again, I do not know what this one is called. So if you know what this one is called, help me out there. Huntsman. Okay, yeah, so I think it is the Huntsman then. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. I'm not sure. I didn't know if they called it like a woodsman or huntsman or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so you think that's the Huntsman. Okay, so that's an accomplishment. We're moving the right direction. So let's move into my story about this one, and we'll see if people keep popping in here at the 10 o'clock hour. Now that we're into my actual time slot and I'm not running early. So I think this is a Tinker because it comes with it's like a knife for emergencies. You know, Swiss Army knife is exactly that, or a knife if you're going somewhere where you know you're going to need maybe to open a package, but you might also need a screwdriver and you don't want to carry a full kit with you or something. And so you just can throw one of these in your pocket and you can do whatever you have to do. Even camping, leatherworking, punching holes in things. They are pretty much a Batman utility belt, type thing, if you will. So this is the SKL 200 Swiss Army knife, and pretty handy multi-tool. Yep. This one was won by me on the 200th Saturday Knife Live with JB. And so, I like to shout out and promote Saturday Knife Live. Please go check it out. It's at Saturday at midnight Central Standard Time. Hey, Bentley, hi. And you're new. Hey, thank you for joining. Please make sure you're subscribed and then help get some view hours in by spamming one of the playlists and just letting it run. It'll help us get the hours up within the next 30 to 60 days. I am planning on giving away a ProTech. You can see the video for it in a prior live stream, and I'll, of course, be doing that. I'm doing live streams every Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m., more or less. And I am coming to you from deep in South Texas. Hi, Grumpy. Deep in South Texas, about 7 miles from the Mexican border. Today, in fact, I'm only about 5 miles from the Mexican border. So I'm talking about the SKL number 200 Swiss Army knife. You're doing a sleep study. Ooh, I hope they find sleep apnea and can treat you for it rather than having something else wrong. So on this one, I think this one is the Tinker. Guys, help me out because I am not really good with the naming on these. I've already been saying that, but I think this is the exact same one as the other one that I showed here, which is yes, it is a Tinker. It has exactly the same tools. So looks like I have two Tinkers, huh? Yeah. Um, and I won this one on that 200th anniversary of SKL, and so it means a lot to me. It's a very special knife, if you will. Second time they're gonna test the machine. Okay, good, 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 good. So hopefully they're tracking it and treating it, and you will feel better and do better. I really hope you do. Um, I really hope you do. No, it's rough. Uh, Swiss Army knives are crazy in that they have so darn many of them. I was showing earlier one of my favorites, which is an unusual one that you don't usually see right here. Let me get this all opened up for you. My fingernails are not gonna live any longer after today. All right, we got our pin blade and our main blade, and then we got our, there we go. So this one with this little fruit peeler thing, package opener, and the nail cleaner, nail file, I think is called the Executive, and it is one of my favorites. So thank you, Mr. Skullfire. Uh, JB gives away a nice knife, sometimes two, sometimes more, every Saturday. So go check out his live streams. So since I can't afford to do a giveaway every day, I'm going to send you all to his live stream where he does do them every week, and you can and go over there and maybe win something for yourselves. I would love to hear about it if you do, and I'll be in that live stream, so I will cheer you on if you win. Okay. Um, at least I'm usually in it now. If it's the early live stream, which is not this weekend, the first Saturday of the month, he does an early live stream, something like 4 o'clock Pacific on Saturday. Um, but no, Saturday Knife Live. Go check him out. He's a good guy. He really is. And my main blade today. Watch every week. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Skullfire. My main blade today is the Beg Lighter XL. Um, excellent knife. Excellent knife. For as big as it is surprisingly slicey. Uh, and it has incredible action. Anytime you have a blade this big, the on bearings, it's just gonna flop over on you. So it's excellent action. It's tuned very well too. It'll pop up really good. Hey Gonzo, thank you for popping in and joining me today. Flipping the Big Lighter XL and was talking Swiss Army knives, and I'm happy to pull some of them back out in the show again. If you want, we get more people asking. I'm happy to show them. In the meantime, we can just hang out and talk. We have a sunny day. How's the you guys have? How's the weather up north up there? Our weather is sunny and hot. If it's ever anything different, I'll tell you. This is pretty much the standard for where I live. Is sunny and hot. So, which is why I take so many flower pictures and post those on Instagram for everybody. One of the reasons. I've told you the story, the rest of the story of why I do that the other day in one of my live streams. So go check it out. White scales. That's cool. The ALOX scales. I've wanted to get one of the ALOX ones, but I don't have any. Um, Raining in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee tends to be pretty wet there. I remember visiting the Cumberland Gap area and hanging out and doing some camping up in there. It's beautiful. White clear scales. Very cool. Very, very cool. The I was watching. I saw an ad recently. Someone's come out with detachable scales. You can just pop these things off and okay. So part of Tennessee is rainy and part of Tennessee is sunny. South Carolina is wet and cloudy. Okay. Well, you guys get all the water. We get all the sunshine. You need to come down here to South Padre Island for vacations, hang out in the beaches. By the way, I have a video, I think, a couple of videos of SpaceX, but one of them is that the beach there, Boca Chica Beach. And if you go check it out, it might be on my Instagram, but I think it was also, I think I might have also posted it on YouTube. But it was really cool. We got down there to the beach one afternoon, and there was literally nobody. And it is the only time I have ever seen a completely deserted beach on the ocean where there was nobody at all. It was really, 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 really cool. So very, very, very exciting thing to see. So I think, like I said, I think I posted it over on Instagram. You may have to go dig deep in my Instagram account to go find it. But I thought I'd also put it on here. It would have been 3, 4 years ago. Um, was it during COVID or after COVID? It must have been right. I mean, I guess it was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It was right after COVID. So, a reprieve for the heat. It's only going to be 83. Blessed. We are going to be up to, what are we looking at here? Well, I'm only 88, 90 right now. 100. We're gonna get a break. It's only gonna be 100. It's gonna be nice and cool comparatively, you know. So much better than it has been at 106, 108. You feel it. So 72 degrees, South Carolina. Nice. Nice, nice. What's everyone carrying today? Tell me what you're carrying. Let's get that in. I like to do a pocket check. I like to know what everyone's carrying. It gives me something to kind of go look up later on. Rewatch the video and see how horrible I did and how horrible I look, and then I can go and check out what other people's knives were. So. It didn't look like everyone was very interested in Swiss Army knives. I guess Swiss Army knives are kind of niche. A buck trapper, nice. Um, is that a U.S. made buck or is that one of the Chinese made bucks? They're starting to make Chinese bucks now. Unfortunately, I was just watching a video on that, and I was sorry to see that. Gonzo, a Rivery Zero utility knife, very nice. Grumpy, if you're still in here, what do you got? If you're not in here, well, thank you for stopping in and saying hi when you did. Unknown. I'm trying to remember. You said you went fishing in South Dakota. Very nice, Unknown. Where are you at, Unknown? Oh, it's a Chinese made buck. Oh man, what is up with that? That is such a concerning development. Blessed. There is nothing wrong with it. A collection can be two knives. There is nothing wrong with a small collection if you carry it and you love it and use it. But nothing yet. You haven't left. Don't you carry 3 or 4 knives in the house like everyone else, Grumpy? What's wrong with you? You're in California, Unknown. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. So you're only allowed to carry kind of limited. What you got? I'm kind of curious. Uh, I'm I'm not a fan of dumb knife laws. We have a lot of stupid knife and frankly gun laws in this country, and it's just, in my opinion, it's an attempt to interfere with people's personal lives. Is that my patient getting home? You mean they weren't home to begin with? No, okay, it's that next door one. Okay. Anyway, I've got about 10 minutes before I have to go to my patient, so we got a little bit of time here still. Um, I like fishing, just to not get stressed. Fishing can be relaxing. It can be exciting if you catch something, right? Then you have to clean the fish, prepare everything like that, or send them back. South Carolina knife laws are wide open. That's good. Texas laws are too. You can carry a sword. You might wonder why you were carrying a sword, but you can carry a sword down the street. Like I said, they might harass you a little bit if you do, but it is what it is. So, everyone, in places with restrictive knife laws, sorry, but truth is, most people, even if you carry a knife that's probably restricted, if you're not going to have an interaction with the police, you're probably not going to have a problem, right? The reality is that usually a knife law violation is attack on charge, that they charge someone who's already broken the law with because they broke the law. Whether or not it was a valid breaking of the law or whatever, and valid search, that's all for the lawyers always to work out. But that seems to be the way it goes. Blue, hi. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us. We got another 10 minutes to go or so before I have to wrap up so we can hang out and talk. I was talking Swiss Army knives today, but the interest level every time I popped open Swiss Army knives seemed to drop down, so we'll just hang out and talk. 3-inch limit, no dirks, no, and you have to have them outside, right? You can't hide them, right? You can't have it inside your pocket. Um, because if it's a fixed blade and it's inside your pocket, it's considered a concealed weapon, right? Something like that. Back. Sorry for the brief interruption. Someone called me. Uh, yeah, they stack on charges. Exactly. They say, well, we're gonna send you. You could be facing 20 years in jail, but if you plead with us, we'll get you 6 months probation. Yeah, and then they don't have to do their jobs, or actually, that is their job. So other people don't have to do their jobs. You can't carry a sword in your pocket. Not in California. In California, in fact, if you're, yeah, you could actually get in trouble if they thought you had a little club in your pocket if you had something a little too big there or something. Yeah. They might consider that a concealed weapon, right? Oh man, childish humor. You gotta love it. I was talking. One of the Swiss Army knives I was really stressing is the Cardinal Swiss Army knife I have here, which is the SKL 200 Swiss Army knife that I won from JB. And so, out of all my Swiss Army knives, it's my absolute favorite, and will be just because I'll have it kept with me forever. Live tomorrow. Yes, I am. I am live on Saturday, sometime between 9:50 and 10, and running until 10:15 to 10:30. I'm very happy to. Uh, in fact, I like doing the morning live streams. I'm enjoying these. Like Grumpy, I can see why you do yours early in the morning with your coffee grind. It's like, yeah, wake up, pop on, talk to everybody, hang out for a little bit, and visit, and then go. Blue, it is a very cool Swiss Army knife. It's a Tinker, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on the stuff on it, but it's got the screwdriver on the back and the all. And then the cap lifter, the bottle opener. I mean, the cap lifter, bottle opener, the can opener. So correct me if I'm wrong there, but I believe that this is called the Tinker, um, or Tinker, something like that. You have no. Okay, I feel so much better. I came into this today thinking that people were going to really give me a hard time that I didn't know any of the names of any of these guys. And so I am now feeling tremendously better that I don't know the names of them because I don't at all. It's like I said, the only one I think I know the name of is the Executive. It's one of the ones I like to carry. Nice little knife. I like the fingernail cleaning thingy and the fruit opener and package opener because they're kind of unusual tools for Swiss Army knives. If you saw my Swiss Army knives, you would see that I have like 5 of them here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing any? Yeah, no, 5. 5 of them here, and out of the 5, that's the only one that has any of those tools. How old am I? You really want to know? Old as dirt. I am 58 years old. Gonna soon be 59 years old. So I'm getting up there in age. I'm a physical therapist down here in South Texas, and I have been doing physical therapy for the past 20, Lord Almighty. Well, 98, 26, 28 years. Um, I think Fortnite doesn't know. Sometimes I think they name two different knives, different things, and they forget to change the tool on it or something, or they add a toothpick and they call it a different knife. You never know, but they have a lot of them. I have major spinal problems. The fact that I can walk and actually function at all, I have a degenerative scoliosis, is a testimony to doing exercise and staying as fit as possible. It will absolutely help you live your life better if you're younger. Things they didn't tell you when your grandmother was telling you to sit up straight and have good posture is that if you don't, you're going to suffer and be in a lot of pain because of that. The military red knife. I'm not sure which one you mean, but I'd recommend Knife Center. Or Blade HQ. Either one of those are good places to buy knives, and they should ship most, to everywhere. If you mean the red military, if you're talking about the fixed blade, the SK1 from yesterday with the orange handle, spinal issues suck. Yeah, it does. It is what it is. I try not to complain too much. I am, speaking of blessed, I am so blessed. God has blessed me deeply in the fact that what I do every day is I go see people. Yeah, we do pay for it. I go see people who are worse off than I am. I have had patients in their 40s that can't walk and can't move. I've had patients in their 50s that are pretty much bedbound and are probably going to die before they're my age. And so I God's blessed me to not sit around and feel sorry for myself because I'm in pain. If I'm in pain all the time, well, yeah, it lets me know I'm alive, right? I'll be pain free when I'm dead. But it is what it is. And they had me on painkillers. That's a whole nother story. Stay away from the drugs, guys. They had me on painkillers, muscle relaxants, Xanax, sleep aids, Ambien, all that, for 10, 12 years. And they had me drugged up to the point where I'm amazed I was functional at all. I had probably a 10 soda a day habit of caffeine just to stay functional at all. And I don't take anything now. If I take an Advil, it's an unusual situation where I'm in severe pain, and I'm happier and better off for it. My body feels better. I'm happier. Whatever I was getting from the medications, I'm getting from just being alive. So it's yeah, in terms of whatever dopamine or whatever. Um, so yeah, it's just better to just move and live your life and do your very best every day. I think that it's important to remember that none of us get out of here alive, and we're all going to have something happen. And frankly, I think most of it's do it to ourselves. We make the choices that will kill us down the road, and that's just a part of being alive. Um, it's the grace with which we deal with all of these problems that we have, and the composure that we maintain through life, and the ability to share and help others have a better life after ours. That is I think the measure that we should be measured by. Life is not, yeah, no, it's not easy. It's not fair. It's not easy. And you know what? And on the other side of that, we are spoiled, rotten, and overly blessed here in this country. There is not a single person in this country, even the homeless person. I see homeless people all the time that are on their cell phones. Okay, I get it. You don't have a home. You have a cell phone. You have a cell phone plan. That means someone is paying for that cell phone plan. You know, all right, guys, forgive me, but we're spoiled. Even our very poor are spoiled in this country. And there's nothing wrong with that for people that work really hard to get to that level of being spoiled. I'm totally, I have no jealousy or envy, for people who have a lot of stuff. Um, I like to try to share. I believe that people that have a lot of stuff like to try to share. I think they get jaded because people are always after them for something. But other than that, yeah. Um, 55 and paying for my youth. Oh man, yeah. Injuries are interesting. You suffer them and then you get them better and they heal and you think, okay, you're done with that. Well, again, what they don't tell you is that when you get older, they're gonna come back. And they're gonna come back and haunt you. And they're gonna let you know just what you did when you were younger that you shouldn't have done. And they really do. Oh, guys, man, I am running. I've been having fun talking. I am running over on my time. I need to get in and go see a patient. So I want to wrap this up. So this is the part where you all get to look up my nostrils and all that stuff. Thank you for coming. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Blessed. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and that this video has found you healthy and well. Remember, it can always be worse, and just strive for it to be better, right? So, you all have a good one. I will be back on tomorrow. No video Sunday. Some days I'm not out and about, so I'm not in the mobile office. But I will be on tomorrow morning. If you all want to join me, please, I would love to have you. And we'll figure out something to talk about. I'll bring some other knives with me, and we'll talk about stuff. So let's go. All right, so up the nose we go. Sorry. And 200 to 300 hours in a week. That would be awesome. So you all have a wonderful day. Everyone left. Bye.